So, Mikey, what have you brought along with yourself today?
Basically a time capsule for the last 10 years.
This will be exciting.
Me and Mikey is a great track.
I didn't write my first song until I was 14, so the fact that he wrote this when he was 12 and it came out when he was 30, that's impressive.
And I know for a fact, Mikey, he really, if he wants to listen back onto the track, he wouldn't be so keen on it for many reasons, but honestly, I love it. It's a great track.
He's kind of got this like jokey, playful lyrics going on. He's got these little punchlines, he's self-deprecating at points. He's very insightful into himself. He's expressing his emotions from that period of time.
I think it was just very self-aware. Like, it was basically a combination of everything that happened within 2012 and what made that year, you know, kind of stand out. It was just very, very self-aware. He took that on board and made it into a song that generally can stand the test of time.
Here we go.
3, 2, 1. I mean, straight away, that intro just sets the tone perfectly, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's like a little trill on the piano going up.
Yeah, literally, and just ascending in volume before just falling. That's the sort of stuff you kind of like, you know, hear in like horror film scores. You know, like a motif going and they just have it really quiet and they just have it going up and up and up and up, just boom.
Yeah.
To the impact.
You know something's coming.
Yeah.
Anticipation building. It's like a riser, but like with the piano keys. And there's a very kind of staccato-y kind of, it's old school, it's like kind of thing you might have even heard of like Beethoven or Mozart. That kind of motive could be used in any music and you're like, okay, cool, where's he going to go with this?
Now, introducing the one and only.
It's his first single, and the first thing you hear is now introducing
Me, Mikey.
What an introduction.
I mean, if you didn't go into the context without thinking that this is an actual song, you would generally think this came straight out of a horror film.
Yeah, I know, it's like, quite jarring, isn't it?
And then straight in, it's brilliant.
Oh, the beat is great, I love it.
You know, straight up, Eminem, Chris Brown, you know, a bit of Usher. Like, literally, it's very evocative of its time and represents, you know, very pre-2012 just so well to a T. Like, I love it.
Dun, 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 dun. It's like, gives hip-hop loop vibes of like old school hip-hop from like the 90s.
When I first heard it, it just sounded as if, you know, it was like Slim Shady 2.0.
It's almost like a boom bap beat. That immediately sticks to me as something like Guilty Conscience by Eminem, or My Name Is, or The Real Slim Shady.
Yes.
Yo, hey, what's up, mate? Who the hell are you?
Even the slang terminology there goes, yo, what's up? Classic like urban greetings. I love it, I love it.
I'm Mikey, yes I am. Welcome to my world. You can come in if you're not a girl. Ever since I was 10, I was just stuck in my room again.
Ever since I was 10, I was stuck in my room again. I mean, come on.
So long, they had to bring up the tea. Yummy, 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 scrummy beans.
It's that playful cadence, the rhyming there. There's intonation. There's a lot of hip hop tricks and techniques being used here.
No time for homework, I'm too busy being me. Listening to music on the CD. Someday I'm gonna be a rock star, just waiting to see. M-E-I-N-M-I-K-E-Y. Yeah, I mean Mikey.
Spelling out his name.
Yeah.
That's like a classic rap trick.
It's the typical lyrics a 12, 13-year-old aspiring rock star would write. And you can hear a lot of Mikey's youthful side in it.
You wanna be like me?
Oh, the hook's dope. Me and Mikey, wanna be like me? It's like a call and response. And so he's already giving you the juice of the song early in the song. You don't have to wait. He's already given it to you. Don't need to fast forward, guys. Just enjoy the song as it goes, man.
Me and Mikey. Hey, that's me. Me and Mikey. That's the name. Me and Mikey. Say it again. Me and Mikey. Yeah. It was just last week. Take a peek. After school, it wasn't cool. I got in trouble again. Yeah, I'll tell you.
Yeah, man, it's that youthful issues with parents you all go through. You get in trouble at school. You're like, I didn't do anything wrong. Like, you know, someone else is doing the problem, but they don't believe you. And then you go home, Your parents have been told by the teachers that you did something wrong. Your parents are telling you off. And you're just like, come on, man. Why is no one sticking up for me, man? So yeah, I hear you, bro.
Dad was yelling, Mikey! Mum was too, because I filled the bath with green slimy goo.
You filled the bath with green slimy goo. Clearly no one would do that, but it's just the extreme nature of the humour. It's like, didn't see that coming.
Round again, punishment time in the air by spoon. Sitting by myself with lonely my room. All alone and there's nothing to do. Turn on the music and get to the groove, let's move!
Mean Mikey, you rock now.
Oh yeah, baby!
I was a hook again.
Mean Mikey.
You better get me down.
Yeah.
It changes slightly with the time signature because it's mainly predominantly in 4/4, but then here you can hear it changing into 6/4. For any of you musicians watching this, you'll understand.
It's not just a straight up song, is it? It's got several sections to it.
If you got the chance, Mean Mikey, you're first.
I'm a changed man now, Chris Brown.
Mean Mikey, Mean Mikey.
If you're bad, then sounds like Michael Jackson.
Oh, wow. So you just dropped in a Billie Jean sample there. Wow, I love that.
The thing that stands out for me is the fact that at the age of 13, he already had that ow! So I can't do it as well as him.
Michael Jackson, I know Mikey loves Michael Jackson, and he pays homage to Michael Jackson knowingly or not in all his music. Like, Michael Jackson runs through Mikey's blood as a musician.
Even then, before his voice fully developed, he still could do that sort of rocky, soul-y sort of sounding screech. I'm not as good as him.
Get a job.
Getting jobs is hard now, man. Even though, like, your parents are like, yeah, you need to go and get that work. It's like, well, how am I going to get a job if no one's hiring?
Do your homework.
Where's the time to do your homework, to have a childhood, to get a job? There's only 24 hours in a day, man. But
Rush your head. Turn the TV off right now. Go to your room and stay there forever.
stay here
No
forever.
school. No pocket money for a week.
No pocket money.
A month. A year.
I can relate to this as a kid, like how, with parents, you'd be wanting to, like, get over your crazy ball, and they're just like, no, you need to do this, you need to follow that. Which to be honest, I never really kind of liked myself.
Yeah, like my way or the highway kind of thing, and then you question that, and then that's rudeness in itself, and then you get punished for that, for questioning it. So,
and we're willing to be creative and to express how we are, and parents sometimes they restrict that. Oh, you need to work on this. You need to go get yourself all this and this and this so you can get yourself a normal functioning job. But not everyone is born the same way, and no one has the same mindset.
Stop that, Mikey, you mean child! Turn it down! Mikey! I can't hear the TV, Mikey. It's almost 9 o'clock. If you want to listen to music, use your headphones.
That bit with Mr. Croft playing the part of Mikey's dad, oh my gosh, that just makes the song, doesn't it?
This to me is, if you look at the black and white music video in particular and how that's portrayed, the kid is upstairs rocking out, and then having the parents just storm and be like, oi, turn it off, we're trying to watch TV, shut that shit off now. And it's like, yeah, turn up full blast. And this literally is evocative of that.
You can see here, he's really trying to be the epitome of a rebellious rocker. I still think there is still a bit of Mean Mikey in modern day Mikey. It's 10 years on, but even 23-year-old Mikey, that's still very prominent.
The elements here would go on to influence his later stuff, particularly with the attitude that he has in some upcoming tracks, and particularly some of my favorites as well, with the punk aesthetics as well. Johnny Rotten, he basically embodies him to a T when it comes to his views on a lot of what's happening in around him in the day, and being so clued up with what's going on. Like, he's just super aware, and that's how Johnny Rotten was back in the 70s, reflecting on what happened. So yeah, it's basically, this is what Mikey is doing 10 years ago, just reflecting what's happening with the time, which is just very geniusly written.
this was a great place for him to start.